Well, good morning, this is Houndog wishing you a very pleasant morning, and here we are after all that digging. The site is just about prepared and we're getting ready to put in the concrete supports to rest the container or tiny home on, and that should be happening at some point during next week. It's been quite a process so far. We'll just take a little look around and we'll have a chat as we go. Okie dokie, here we go. So yeah, we made a few changes to the plans as we went along. When we started digging down, you can see how deep we have to go, and that is still not level with this end down here. So we decided to put sonotubes in, supports, and level it out as best we can. But I think that should work. I don't think this is going to go anywhere. There'll be lots of crush going in, and like I say, a good maybe 4x4 support for concrete support, and we should be good to go. One of the things that has happened, which was really kind of annoying and time consuming, is that the container, with all full of my stuff, including the wood for building, nobody would pick it up or could pick it up without a great expense. So I called a house mover in the end, and it was going to be so expensive that we just said no, we can move this by hand. So that's what we've been doing every night this week. I picked up a trailer load, and on Sunday we moved the rest of the wood, everything. The container is now empty, and so we can go and pick that up and bring that down, and that's the 20-foot container. So that was a little, like I say, frustrating and disappointing. I thought it'd be just so easy, you know, to put that on the back of a truck and it would be a quick move and nobody put out too much. But something I wanted to comment about, I don't know if you go to Neil McCoy Ward's channel, but he was talking about the North Face having gone woke with a bunch of ads and drag queens there talking about going out into the bush, and he went through some raw bush in the Isle of Man. So I should just mention here that North Face have a brand of clothing that is for rugged camping, wilderness trekkers, this kind of stuff. So really isn't suited to the kind of people they're advertising to. Like I say, these are serious campers, trekkers, wilderness travelers, people who really like to get out in the bush and hone their survival skills. And I think that they're going to be incredibly put off by this kind of advertising, and you can see by the boycott taking place that it is happening. People are going, what the hell are you doing, and what has this got to do with wilderness camping?
Hi, it's me, Patagonia, a real-life homosexual, and today I'm here with the North Face. We are here to invite you to come out in nature with us! Wow, this is nice! We like to call this little tour the Summer of Pride. This tour has everything. Hiking, community, art, lesbians making art. Last year, we gay sashayed across the nation and celebrated Pride across the nation with hundreds of you across the nation. This year, we're back again with 2 new stops. Atlanta, GA. Why? Because you're there. In Salt Lake City, we're coming for you.
Patty, can we go?
Of course! This year, all these fabulous speakers will be coming from inside this TV to a nature near you. So come outside and celebrate the beautiful LGHGTV community. That's pretty gay.
But even that is tame to the Canadian wilderness. Everything looks like this. Fallen trees, fallen branches. You know, they just get old and die, or the wind breaks them off, or a branch comes off in some wind. But, you know, you're not going to get any of these, well, my mum used to call them fussy eaters, okay? They're not coming out here. And North Face is marketing to a very, very, very tiny portion of their market, if it is part of their market at all. Because like I say, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but the bugs are absolutely intense. The deer fly have come out now, so we've got deer fly and mosquitoes. And yeah, this is rugged going, man. Like, you don't run through this stuff. And it's not easy to camp here either. You know, so I'm just amazed at some of these companies. I'm going to do a video on this, separate video about it, but I'm just amazed that anybody, you know, would try and market to such a small percentage of the population and hope that that is going to succeed. Anyway, I don't think you're wearing high-heel boots and a wig and a miniskirt running up this slope, let me tell you. Or if you do, you'll get eaten alive. So that is my thoughts on that particular situation. And I think we will actually see it coming undone. Anyway, I think that is going to basically solve itself over the next couple of years or so. Our biggest issue right now that we're mostly concerned about is forest fires. Half of southern Quebec just caught fire overnight. Like spontaneously, you can see the satellite photographs almost all at once. There's something like 15 to 16 fires just all suddenly broke out, and the wind is blowing out of the north and east, which is very, very uncommon. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a northeasterly wind come down this way. So anyway, it's fanning the smoke and the flames this way. The weather's been extremely dry, so it is like a tinderbox. And a lightning strike or something like that would set this off, and yep, you would be in trouble. So basically, most of Canada is burning right now. BC has fires, Alberta has fires, Saskatchewan has fires, Quebec now has fires, Nova Scotia has fires. The only ones, you know, left are Prince Edward Island and Ontario and Manitoba don't have forest fires going on. And we always do get some forest fires in northern Ontario. It's just an inevitability. Like I say, you know, a lightning strike can set off a fire. But it is certainly worrying that there are that amount of fires raging at the same time, because, you know, it's like an insurance company. They can't take too many hits all at the same time, because that's not the way insurance works, right? They assume that a minimum amount of people are going to claim, and you know, so they will have enough reserve. Oh, like the banks actually. If there's a bank run, they'll have enough reserve to cover. But if they have too many events taking place at the same time, those firefighters just cannot keep up. And I believe that they are bringing in firefighters from different parts of the world to help out. But a lot of these fires, it's not just lightning, you know, there is human causes here. Like I say, the southern part of Quebec, you can see on the radar. I'll try and download that video and just show you that little clip.
Here it is. Here we are. I'm going to let the images load. You can see this morning it's clear. Just partly cloudy skies. Nothing really crazy going on there. And then, well, there's last night. Here's today. All of southeast Quebec just caught on fire, guys. All of it.
But all of the fires start at the same time. And yes, that is quite unusual, coupled with a northeast wind. And of course we've had those big long trails in the sky all over the place. Absolutely unbelievable that is still going on. But yeah, we've had to make some fire plans here as to what we're going to do. We may start thinning out some of these trees here, and but quite a concern. Quite a concern. Because a lot of the people being evacuated, like in Nova Scotia, there's a complete lockdown. People aren't allowed to go into the woods, no hiking. People have been evacuated from their homes and have not been allowed to go back. And what I'm hearing in Alberta is that whilst they're out of those homes, there are certain, shall we say, officers in the province going through homes. Okay, I can't imagine what they're looking for. Can you? But yes, this is not good at all. Anyway, luckily we do have a wetland just to the north of us, north and east, and that still has water in it, so we have access to water, and it is a fire break if the fire happens to come from that direction. Anyway, that's just about it from me, just a little catch up there on what's going on here, and I hope this finds you well and in fine fettle. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe below, and in the meantime, this is Houndog Steve wishing you a very pleasant morning. See you now. Bye.